4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Dirty Clean TV. Okay. Yeah, I know. I got this.
You gotta look down the camera, bro.
I was thinking if I said it right. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Dirty Clean TV. Why choose one when you could be both? It's me, your host, Sir Dad. Say it 3 times. We're not in Kansas anymore. F, where are we?
We're in London.
Brixton. Outlate Studios. We got the skipper driving the boat, Pete on the controls, and this is From Ends with Friends. Is that too much? It's F-E-W-F. From Ends with Friends. Friends.
You just got it in there.
I just got it. I just slipped it in there. I practiced it. Man, what? It's February 5th. 2026. Tomorrow is my father-in-law's birthday.
Happy birthday to him.
Yeah, he just passed away in December. He would have been
Forgive me.
No, it's cool. He would have been 78. I literally just left the house. I was writing his eulogy with my mother-in-law and the fam.
Yeah.
But it is also almost, I think it's about 3 years to the day when we met.
Well, February.
It was right after I came back from Portugal because I had just met Pep.
Yeah.
I had just met my friend Pep. You met Pep. He's in Portugal. He's a rapper.
Guy.
He's cool.
He filmed one of my videos, right?
That was Tiago. But I met Tiago through Pepe. Pep is cool.
He was in the studio.
Absolutely.
That night.
Yeah, Pep is a legend. I wouldn't be in Portugal if it weren't for Pep. A lot of respect for him.
So we met in February.
I met you after I met Pep, and I was in Portugal beginning of January 2023. Yeah. I came back, and I was on like a kind of like a high note. I was like, basically, I had just met Pep by random.
Yeah.
You know this, but I work with my good friend Skelly Skell, who's like a really good audio engineer. So producer, audio engineer.
Some of my songs.
Yeah, he's recorded a bunch of your songs. Yeah. Snugs has produced some of your songs. Skelly used to work with Yeet. Do you know Yeet?
Yeah, that famous rapper.
Yeah, he's with Drake and all these guys. He's one of the biggest artists in the world. Anyways, Skelly was introduced to Yeet way back in like 2018. I think Yeet was like 16 or 17. Anyways, just through coincidence, one of my good friends was introduced to an artist that became this massive artist. Yeah. So then I started to think like, man, I'm in London, I'm in Portugal. Like, I should take this opportunity to work at finding artists.
Right.
Yep.
So and that's what you was doing.
And I had, that's what I was doing. Just straight up, just like, just kind of salesman. Like,
I'll never forget that day.
Dude, it was cool. Like,
so I'm strolling down the street, right? Like, I don't really tell no one this story, but if they ask, I always tell them. So I'm strolling down the street, like we're young, we're hustling, we're grinding. And then this guy, like, he's just got his music in, he's skating down the road, like, God knows what he was listening to, but he was happy. And then normally, like, back then, I wasn't as, like, aware as I am now. So, like, when people approach me, I'm kind of, like, hostile or defensive. Mm-hmm. So it's like the way you approached me, I was thinking, why is he so confident? In my head, I was like, why are you so confident? And he said, like, yo, dog, this is how he said it. Yo, dog, like, what you up to, man? Like, what you doing? So, secondly, he's asked me what I'm doing. So, he's trying to get in my business of what I'm doing, right? So, in my head, I'm just like, who is this guy? Why is he so confident? And then he's like, do you do music? And I was like, yeah. Then he's like, oh, come back to my spot. I got a studio. Like, we can quickly make a track. Then in my head, I'm thinking, he wants me to come back to his house now. It was all adding up. It's like, he was coming back to, he's like, oh, and then it was like, and then he said he'll pay us. Now, that day, like, we was kind of hungry.
Yeah,
so fuck it. Let's go there. Let's go. So we came in. When I walked in, I saw some freaky shit. I said, where am I? Like I saw a stripper pole. I was just confused. I thought I was going to a studio. I just brushed it off. Mm-hmm. I turned right. The desk is there. And then we just made tracks, man. We was just in there.
I think I showed you guys I showed you guys a bunch of beats. I had some beats from Snugs.
And it just came natural. We was just spitting. And that's when we made our first track, Love in the Trap.
We made that track the first time.
That there,
It was
yeah,
it was
right
one
there.
take. Maybe we could have done a better take, but I
Yeah.
didn't even know if I'd see you guys again
Yeah.
because you know, I had met S before I had met you.
Yeah, you
And that was
met
actually,
S.
and basically I had met SJ, and S, he showed me his music. It was really good.
Yeah. And then you kept looking for him.
And then I kept
right?
looking for him. And then I came and found S the second time. You know, he was down in Ends. I said, yo, like, what's going on? Like, if you want to make music, you know, this is an opportunity. Like, I'm not just
Do
gonna
it.
keep hollering at you. Like, you know what I mean? And then the third time, I think it was at the park right there in
Yeah.
Layton. And yeah, that was the third time and then I was like, yo, the only way I'm gonna get you guys back here is if I just straight up offer some money. But I feel like also you should get paid for your art. So it was
Yeah,
it was a fair transaction.
Yeah, it wasn't
But it
like,
was funny because you were like, and I mean, obviously,
I
like,
didn't trust you at all.
of course, like, I mean, and that time,
Yeah.
what's the name of the park? It's
It was so random. Like I'm not gonna just trust like a random stranger. Like you don't even know us and you're inviting us back to your
Yeah.
house.
And that park was getting kind of booky at that point because
Yeah.
with the cops and stuff, the cameras were right there and the
Yeah,
cops
so
were rolling through and shit.
I'm thinking,
And there's so many undies, like some undercovers out there that, like, you were like, you're not afraid of me, are you? And I was like, should I be afraid?
yeah, I was like, you're not afraid of me, because like in my head I'm thinking, why is he so confident? You get it? Yeah.
And
'Cause the average civilian, not saying I put myself out there like that, but like from their perception, they always perceive that, you know, young male
you're up to no good.
tattoos and
Yeah,
you know,
that you're up to no good. I mean,
yeah,
it's just standard, just judgment, judge a book,
by his cover.
and just with
I
no
love that.
basis.
I love that studio session. It was good.
That apartment was cool, man. There was a view of the
Yeah, that
this
apartment.
downtown of central London. That view's gone, man. They built the building there.
Oh, it's gone.
by
The apartment's not there.
The apartment's there, but the view is gone.
Oh.
Remember the
Oh
beautiful
yeah, they built
the buildings, yeah.
over it. Yeah, I remember the last time he was up there. What happened to that house? He just moved that. Oh yeah.
Well, he sold it.
He moved to Portugal as well.
Yeah, and as soon as we moved in, he was like, "This place is for sale," and we are like, phew. And you know, that was such a cool apartment. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I don't want to spend more money to get a cool apartment. And I felt like Rachel, my wife, has grown up here for her whole life, so I was like, man, we need to do something else and build more connections somewhere
Yeah.
else, and we could potentially save a little bit of money. So
Yeah.
we just
Portugal was the right fit.
yeah, I mean, I think so. I love the folks I've met in Portugal and what we've been able to create there. But before I moved to Portugal, after I met you, we went kind of crazy. Like we filmed 3 music videos.
Three.
We filmed
Love in the Trap.
Pete Pete helped us out and put us in touch with Charlie and the
Yeah.
whole crew from Love in the Trap.
Yeah.
Pete was the guy behind all that.
Oh,
Yep.
Pete was.
the guy who linked me with everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So,
why he follows one of your friends, Charlie.
Oh, Pete
Yeah,
put me in touch with Charlie. We had a whole meeting beforehand. That was that we shot that at Auravision Studios. Auravision's that's not in London, but it's in Croydon.
Yeah.
Definitely a really popular, famous studio.
Yeah, there was like a prison cell scenery. There was like a zombie scenery.
Yeah, they had like a prison cell. They had the bank.
like a podcast.
Did they have a zombie?
scenery.
I can't remember that.
No, it was like a
Yeah.
bit evil. It
Yeah,
was this.
right,
It looked
right,
like yeah.
And then they had the vintage like living room that we used.
Yeah.
We filmed Love in the Trap. That was a Snugsworth beat. I told you this. This is a link. I mean, Snugs made
Snugs
Shabba
made-
Ranks
he
by
made-
ASAP Ferg.
Shabba, yeah, that song, Shabba.
Shabba Ranks 8 gold rings like I'm I mean, that was. I mean,
Songs is
I could go on and on about Snugs, his character, what he's done for the community in Portland, and his skill. But I feel like that kind of set Trap off on a different trajectory. That that was like
it was a
2010,
different
2011.
vibe as well. Like when I released that song, like so many of my like friends or like
Love in the Trap.
people around me, yeah, they were like shocked because they thought I was gonna come on some proper street stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mixed it up, like I changed it up. So in their mind, it was like, whoa. So he's versatile.
Yeah, I mean, my idea, because I had already been working with some other artists like in Morocco before I started working with you, and like just to say it bluntly, like in Morocco, like knives are a big thing,
Yeah.
and it's like all these guys are with knives in the video and stuff. And when I started working with the artists in Morocco, I was like, man, I'm not willing to do that because I don't want to.
Yeah. Don't want to promote that.
I don't want to promote it, and I don't want it to impact your life outside of this music. Like
Yeah.
this music is fun. Like I don't want people to look at you on the street and then be reminded of the music video where you're
Yeah.
carrying a machete around. So when I met you guys, I didn't wanna have anything to do with that. And the song "Love in the Trap" that Snugs made, I had Snugs make that beat for a Christmas song in Jamaica. So that was a Christmas beat that Snugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
so by accident, but it's not really.
Well,
an
I was like, I'm gonna get a
accident,
dub plate. I'm gonna get another
yeah.
vocal on it. I'm gonna get
See how
another.
it sound, but you said that in the studio.
Yeah, I told you
You
guys.
played it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was like, how did this? You just-
And S came up with, I found love in the trap. I found love in the
and
trap.
then I just started spitting.
Yeah, and you already had bars written for it.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
what I'm.
I always had like loads of bars in my head,
Mhm.
like verses on verses. So like when a beat comes on, I could just spray a verse on it,
Mhm.
and it would just make sense.
Man, that's like a classic song for me. Like I still feel like it's gonna get the attention it deserves someday.
Yeah.
I love your verse on it. I mean, it's really like I fucking hold that one close to my heart because
That was our first song, innit?
it was our first song, like
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
like we started building just some strangers, you know what I mean? From there we did coupe.
Oh,
Coop.
that's one of my favorites.
You guys had already had that recorded. I just
Yeah, Coop
I had the
was-
beat remade.
Yeah.
Snugs remade the beat. Every
Yeah.
sound. He's like, bro, I don't know if I can do this again. Like every sound,
still done
it was really nice. What was his?
That music video was fun. That music
Come on,
video. Summertime, sun was out.
yo, we had the car.
Drinks, cars.
We had the car. We got you guys decked out. You had a whole motif with like it was kind of on like a, I want to say New York vibe because you don't really see people rocking basketball jerseys.
It's not even just that. We just said everyone in London's always in like a tracksuit and always with ballies. Like we don't have to portray that image to know that we're actually like that. Like we're not trying to let everyone know we're like that. But like if it gets like that, we can be like that. But in that music video, I said the theme should be just different. So I said 3 different color shirts, random. You guys pick whatever you want, and we just wear what we want because you don't really care what people think, but we do at the same time.
Like you guys had a whole thing. You guys had the whole storyline.
Yeah.
Remember we got the girl. The girl was a cop, right? It was the videos are on the videos are on the channel. You need to watch the videos. Go watch the videos. They're on the channel.
ETM Coop. Yeah, it's mad because like, they don't even know what it stands. Darker than mud. That's what it stands for. But it's mad that like we came up with that vision because it was something we thought of on the spot. But like when she first came, she was just a model. Then we said, you know what? Yeah, let's switch it up.
Right.
Let's
Now
make
she's
the
a
story.
cop.
Let's make it a story.
Who'd you record it with? I can't remember the friend out in Cambridge.
Omi. Rich.
Omi.
Yeah.
Shout out Omi. Omi's a
Yeah.
legend. Shout out Omi.
We
You
was
did a
in the
great job on
studio
that.
for a whole
And if you
week.
see this Omi,
Like-
contact me. I would love to work with you again. Like
we was in the studio for a
Omi
whole
didn't get
week.
paid off that. I didn't make any money. I felt kind of like Omi felt like maybe he wasn't done justly, but man, I put like $3,000 or $4,000 into it. And I didn't make any money.
Yeah.
But Omi, if you see this, definitely contact me. I'd love to work with you again. That was man. We had at the garage. The garage is gone. He's gone.
What was it?
Remember we were throwing on the
Dice,
Ludi
he was
board.
rolling
We had
dice.
on the
He's
Ludi
not there
board.
no more.
No, he's gone. But I've talked to his family and stuff. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
And
It's
we had
about time. Sometimes you just gotta
level up. Yeah.
But you know, like when we was even making Coop, like we was in the studio for a whole week. Like when I say we was smoking, like imagine this whole table, full of like the whole day, and we just rhyming. Like we didn't even go home. We was just in the studio. We went shower and come back, and eat, shower, come back, eat, rhyme, and then we woke up the next day. But after a long night of being high, we woke up. The next day we woke up, we played the song, and we were shocked because we were so high we didn't even know we recorded that with that type of energy.
It had energy.
Yeah.
And Omi's good, so I'm sure you woke up and heard the draft, and Omi knows what he's doing.
100%.
Super talented.
Because it was like you can film with you can record with any producer. It's just the fact that that producer, specifically Omi, was not just, it was our friend as well.
It's important.
So we were vibing. It's not like he's just pressing record and then stop. Like we were actually vibing, we were building something. So that's what's most important, innit? I always tell producers, like, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I mean, when you read like the book or a book, or you study audio production, half of some of what it teaches is like building, curating a vibe, like
Yeah.
working with the artist. It's not just technical knowledge, but working with the emotions, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You gotta help an artist be comfortable to get into that moment.
Because you never know what you could do until you do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Yeah.
You know, a lot of times, a lot of kids aren't even given the ability to be a child. You know,
Yeah,
because of
'cause
society.
what we think is normal isn't really normal.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way we grow up, though.
Yeah,
You experience a lot of stuff that the average child don't experience.
yeah. I mean, that's
But I
tragic.
like it.
I think it builds character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't regret nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
I loved like, all the bad stuff. I love it.
I think it's part of growing up. I mean,
Obviously, not in the moment, but
Mhm.
like the fact that you can see it now is like, I
Mhm.
love it. Yeah.
I mean, I think about my childhood. We got away with a lot of stuff. I mean, I was not in London. I was in the countryside, bro. We were literally in the countryside, like village, with just a couple hundred people. I can't imagine the type of situations you might find yourself in London. Like,
Oh
so
no,
much more
no,
stuff to get involved in. Like,
no. Growing up was very rough.
and where are you from?
Deptford.
Deptford, so south.
So me personally, I wasn't all. I was more on the defensive side, like. But everyone in my neighborhood knew me, innit? I was that kid that's, that annoying little kid in
Yeah,
the hood that just everyone like,
you
go
you
home, go
you
home.
you appear very somewhat mischievous. You
Always,
seem a bit mischievous,
always.
but I think you know this, and you've like been able to kind of pit that against. You have a really balanced, I think, a super
I was
well
very,
balanced persona. My
yeah.
nose is so itchy, man.
As a kid, I was very confident.
I love London, man. I love I mean, I'm an outsider. I've tried to kind of, dip my toes in the culture. I love it here. I've met some really good people. Like, I think London has a way of like forging people um, that make strong character,
Yeah,
and it's got a cool artistic. I think the rap, the grime scene that turned into UK trap, that turned into UK rap. I don't know what it's
UK drill.
UK drill,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Right. I think it's cool, man. You know, heavily inspired by Jamaica,
And Chicago.
Chicago,
Chicago inspired us a
of
lot.
course, with the
Yeah,
drill, yeah.
yeah.
But I feel like also there's, I don't know,
Right here, right in Brixton is
yeah,
where it started, actually.
shit.
And I'm
So
doing a lot of the fitness this year as well.
that's what I'm
I started
saying.
like 5 months
There's
ago.
that was a segue, bro. I was just about to say, like, let's
Yeah,
get into it. Like, why
yeah, like
why
the
why you're
big
really
change.
here? Like,
Yeah, the big change is my fitness.
Mhm.
Like from coming from the streets, being in the system, like the gym is not just a gym. Like a lot of people, I don't know people's perception, but from my perception, the gym is like, it's like I want to say it's a gateway, but it's a place where you can release a lot of like negative outlet.
Mhm.
So like you can transmute that negative feeling into something positive. So I can imagine you're feeling angry, upset, depressed. You go there and you work your ass off, like put the work in, and then you get a nice result out of it, and you feel good about yourself.
Mhm.
But I thought to myself, why not help other people do it?
Mhm.
But the only thing I don't like is that people go to the gym and don't work hard enough.
Mhm.
So it's like training with me, you're gonna die.
Yeah, it's pigeons.
You-
Like, get the emoji
you're
with
gonna
the,
die.
you
You're gonna
gotta, you
die.
know what I
They're
mean.
definitely gonna die.
But I think there's a balance. Like, I think there's a balance between
Yeah.
between overkill on the training. Like, I don't know if you knew this, for instance. Like, a lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna go run and I'm gonna run super hard.
No, you don't
Well,
want to do that.
well, I'm saying walking actually burns more fat, and running raises your cortisol levels, and the running actually can have negative implications. It's more impact on your joints. It's more
It's
impact on
not
your
as good
knees.
as people think. I think
Yeah,
sprinting is
there's a
more
lot of
healthy.
misinformation.
Sprinting is more healthier for you.
I think there's a lot of misinformation about fitness in general. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you were at my house that time. I always have the weights. I'm always into not heavy lifting, but always trying for bone density, right? Lifting
Yeah.
weights is good. So how did you get into, like, what made you want to like make the jump? Because I know, I've been
think,
watching you on the Instagram. Like, it
like
kind of seems like you just kind of just went. I don't know where I don't know where the inspiration came from.
Kendrick said something and it really stuck to me. He said, the best thing you can do is critique yourself. And then another Lloyd Banks song said,
Lloyd Banks, come on,
yeah,
Lloyd Banks.
in one of his verses, he was like, these are two things that stuck to me. He said, on the matters when no one's looking, can you look in the mirror? Can't be biased when you're critiquing just because someone's familiar. So for me, it was like, who are you? That's the biggest question. It's like any problem you have, there's always a way to fix it.
Solution. Yeah.
Solution. But it's for most people, it's like, do you actually want to fix it?
Mm-hmm.
Because most people, when you give them advice, they don't really take it.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I always say, if someone's chose to wake up at 6 a.m., but you choose to wake them up at 3 a.m., they're not going to take you in. So the best thing you can do is show them an example so they can see that and make them look at themselves in the mirror and
Mm-hmm.
critique themselves and
Mm-hmm.
then want to change.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it was for me. It's
Set
all
the
about
set an
change.
example.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
shed your skin, man.
Yeah.
Grow.
So you
gotta
think the
grow.
fitness thing has helped you kind of walk away from this
100%. It's changed my philosophy, like my attitude, the way I think, everything. And the reason why I said philosophy, because Malcolm X once said, once you change your philosophy, you change your thought pattern. Once you change your thought pattern, it changes your attitude. Once you change your attitude, it changes your behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And also know the world in yourself and never look for the self in the world.
Say it again.
Know the world in yourself, but never look for yourself in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't know who you are, you will just be a sheep following everyone else. So
Mhm.
first you have to know where you are, where you stand, and then from that, know where you're heading. You can have loads of goals,
Mm-hmm.
but what's the point if there's no direction?
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So that's what it was for me. It's about change.
I saw something like the weight of guilt. Like the weight of the thing you want to do is heavy, but the weight of the guilt that you get from not doing it
It's worse.
is worse. And I
Worse.
was watching this thing. It was about like discipline, and it's about systems. It was about not changing who you are, but changing yourself through systems, setting up new systems that make the objectives you have easier to accomplish.
Because the truth is, you can't change who you are at the
Right.
core because you are who you are.
Right.
But you can always change your mind, your body, and your intentions.
Mm-hmm.
They're three things you can always change,
Mm-hmm.
but not who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So to change who you are is impossible because
Like
that's who you are.
Yeah, like you'll always be lazy, but if it makes it easier to not be lazy, like say for instance, like they was just using the example, like you putting your running clothes. If you want to wake up and go jogging, put your clothes that you're going to wear right next to the bed.
Yeah,
so when you wake up, you can just
it's
grab
right
them.
there, yeah.
And changing
See?
the systems that regulate these types of behaviors. Like you're always going to be lazy. These people that are successful at these things don't actually unbecome, or they're not lazy. They're not lazy anymore, but they've changed the systems that enabled them to be lazy. So
It took me 5 years. It took me 5 years to get to where I am today,
Mhm.
mentally.
Mhm.
5 months physically.
yeah, you've been
You know what I'm
so
trying to say?
you're in the gym what 2 hours?
2 hours
A day.
maximum.
Yeah, it's-
Because
it's-
I take my time when I work out. I'm not on my phone, but I
Mhm.
like to concentrate on the muscle.
Mhm.
So yeah, I work out 2 hours. I work out 6 times a week maximum.
Mhm.
5 times
Because you need
minimum.
rest.
5 times minimum.
Yeah.
So like I'll do 3 days rest, 3 days.
You need rest.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to rest because when I rested, I grew the most when I rested.
absolutely. Well, it's this lactic acid builds up, and you need to rest is so important. Like, and you're
That's when
a
you do.
vegan, right? Or you're vegetarian still?
Not anymore.
You're
In life, yeah, I feel like it's just about 2 things. Learning new skills. No, 3 things. Learning new skills, creating, and literally experience.
Mhm.
You go through loads of experiences. You learn new skills every day, or you can pick up a new skill, whether it could be. And the third one is just creating. Like the guy that created the laptop, the guy that created this mic, it was an idea in his head.
Mhm.
He created it.
Mhm.
It's a new skill now.
Mhm.
And it's an experience that we use. So it's that simple.
Mhm.
It's that simple.
I like it, man. I'm into it.
Yeah, because most people just work out.
Yeah,
Like,
they want
I don't get that. It's not just about working out. It's about this. Like,
the mind. It help. It's
about
weight
this,
train. Like fitness is one thing we have control over.
the weight, you can lie to everyone. You can lie to women, your parents, the people around you. You can fool everyone. But when you enter that gym,
Mhm. It's up to
you
you.
can't fool that weight.
Yeah.
If you can't pick that up,
Mhm.
you're not man enough to pick that up.
Mhm.
But guess what? I'm going to pick that up. And if I can't pick that up, I'm going to keep trying till I can pick it up. I don't like people that give up as well.
Yeah.
Because
So what do you everything is 12 reps, right? You're doing
no,
12. What?
No, because then you
You
will
know,
never
far.
know your maximal strength.
So like, what sparked this? Because did somebody take you to the gym? Kind of what sparked this kind of transformation? Like,
So I kept getting in trouble on the street. Yeah, it's like God was on my side. I kept getting let off. But what really sparked it was that one night in that cell.
mhm,
It was dark. It was late at night. I felt like I was dreaming. Yeah, but my grandfather came to me. Like I don't know whether it was a dream. Innit? My
mhm,
grandfather came to me, and he said, you gotta make two decisions in your life. You can be continuing as you are, which is like follow your ego,
mhm.
and then you'll be dead or in prison for life. Or you can become a new version of yourself, and I promise you, this soul door will open and you will be free.
Mhm.
So I hesitated and I was breathing heavy, and I woke up and I was in the dark in the cell and I was sweating.
It's
And
almost
guess
like
what?
a paranormal kind of situation.
Yeah,
Really
so
deep experience.
so I chose the positive side though.
Hmm.
And guess what happened? The door opened.
They let you
It's
out.
time to go free.
What?
Straight after I chose that,
Crazy.
I will never forget that day.
Mhm.
So then, as soon as I left there, I said, now it's time to create a new version of myself, but still not be a punk, still be on my street shit, but in a positive way as well. That's because that's where I was at with my mind.
Mhm.
So I was waking up, running. I was changing my diet.
This was five. This was
Yeah,
about
5 years ago. I
5 years
was
ago.
reading. I was writing. You see, most people are just afraid to be themselves. They're scared to be themselves
I know. I
because
have apprehension. You know.
because it's sometimes it's they care what people think, but sometimes it's not that. Sometimes they just lack that will. Like will is a strong word for me. Like I
Mhm.
always use that word.
It's almost like you kind of want to deceive people into thinking you're a bad person, so then you can expose how they feel about you, and then show them your true character,
There you go.
which was discipline, willpower, power of the mind. You know,
Yeah,
it's like that's like what this podcast is. Few friends, like
yeah,
from ends with friends. Like a few, we only have a few friends.
yeah.
You can't trust everybody. Like
No,
limiting people to have access to you
yeah.
and your energy.
Men from the age of like 20 to 30, you shouldn't be focused on women.
Mm-hmm.
It should only be work your ass off, like work hard and save, 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 work, save, save, save. 'Cause you're not really you don't really know you're a man until you hit like 40, mid 30, your age, mid 30.
Mid
And
50s, like
yeah, like that's when you really wake up. But like you don't want to waste your time now and be a bum later. You would want to put in the work now and be
I
living the
mean,
life.
on the opposite side of that, you could be building with a woman or a partner. You could build with somebody, and you could build your future.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
let me clarify that. When I said don't focus on women, I meant like in a lustful way, like
yeah,
sleeping around
yeah,
clubs every day,
I get that. I get you.
chasing them.
Hmm.
Find you a good girl, innit?
Hmm.
Find you a good girl, man.
Yeah, shout out good girls. Like
Shout out the good girl.
good girls go skating. Like our
Yeah.
friend has a brand.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's her name?
Christabel.
Oh,
Yeah, she has a brand called Good
I
Girls Go
think yeah, I
Skating.
see her skating on
Good
TikTok
Girls
and
Go
stuff. Yeah,
Skating. Like
yeah.
shout out
Good
Good
girls
Girls
go
Go
skating.
Skating.
Shout out them.
I don't think it's what you said is bad. I just like we get in this dilemma of good and bad, and it's like man, it's just a tricky line to walk. But I get you. I get you 100%.
That the reason why I said morals is probably a better word because good and bad, like you, it's hard because you look at someone and say, "Oh, they're a bad person because they done this,"
Maybe they
but
don't align with your.
they might have had a good intention.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
get it? So
Yeah,
it's like morals is more like you as a person.
yeah.
That's how you can label someone as good or not. Like,
Hmm.
what are your morals like? Like, what do you do? What do you
What do
stand
you
for?
stand for?
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
what's your whole thing? Like,
yeah. People are out there struggling, like trying to be the best version of themselves they can. You can't define somebody by one mistake.
yeah.
If it's a heinous mistake that they make and they continue to make, maybe you should probably define them. But
I remember what works for you necessarily don't work for someone else.
Mhm.
So you gotta like, even when I said like I'll help someone become the best version of themselves, I'll give them my advice, but I'll also ask them about their own advice and how they can make that better.
Mhm.
Because just because I like to do something doesn't mean they will like to do that. Maybe they like to do something different, but they can become the best at that.
Mhm.
So that's really what it's about, being yourself.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah,
for
finding
real.
that version of yourself that you're happy with and that inspires others. Like, no, I'm excited. I'm excited for this this weight, this fitness this fitness journey you're about to go on, man. None of the views or opinions stated on this show are representative of us all. Like, listen, I have a tiny gold knife in my hand. I look like how I look. Don't judge a book by its cover, man. This is straight positivity. It's me, your host, MC, Master of Ceremonies, Ancient Knowledge, the ancient Tyrannosaurus Rex, Pterodactyl. The host with the most, Serdad. Him, this is FK, the realist, brother, my brother. He's like you're like a family to me. I hope you know this. I always try to look out for you.
You don't have to explain. You don't have to validate.
I always try to bring on a positive thing. You know
Yeah,
this.
we know this.
And the skipper is driving the boat. I think we're finished. This is From Ends with Friends. Few friends.
He loves the gunshots.